button to go live. Sorry, I was a minute, I think, late hitting the button. We're here now. How are you guys? So happy to be with my friends. Hi, Sherry and Mom. Hi, Rose and Clem and John and Lou. I am very excited to spend some time with you guys tonight. Very, very excited. My sister got him on that show, and now he's watching that show. Haley joining us. Sorry I didn't get back to you, but I was busy when you texted me one of those days. I hope everybody's doing good as you guys start popping in. Hey, Monica. Hi, Roxanne. All right. Very exciting. I'm going to switch my camera just slightly. I think I need to bring it down so that I have a little more showing of my tabletop. Yes, I think that will still show. Yeah, that's good. Fantastic, actually. Hey, I almost have it down pat now. It's hard to figure it out though, because they do kind of their own thing. All right. So let's talk about tomorrow. Free shipping. Very exciting. So you have to spend $75 or more. If you purchase under $150, I would appreciate a postcode. Hi, Kimberly. Yay! Your stamp camp stuff came. Kimberly made it on Sunday for the first time. She's hooked now. I think she's coming back. All right, so when you guys order, put the host code in. I'm gonna show you on my phone. I know, I don't know why it took so long. I think, oh, because it was the first day. It was the first day that they were selling that stuff, and it's always a crazy day for them to do stuff. But yes, it took a bazillion years. So when you go to order, you're going to go to my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com, and when you're on your phone, I think you can just scroll to the bottom. Maybe. Nope, you cannot. All right, you have to go to menu and blog. And then on your blog, you scroll to the bottom. When you're on blog, you scroll to the bottom and see this host code here. If you click on this, it opens up my Stampin' Up store for you, and it puts the host code in for you. So let me show you. I'm gonna just add something to the cart. Let me find something. Okay, this paper. So I'm gonna add it to the cart, and then I'm gonna view my cart. And see, when you go to view my cart, it says you're shopping with me, and it puts the host code in for you. So it's a really quick and easy way to order and not have to type in the host code, okay? So just, if you go for my store, it's just the easiest way to go about it. Hey, Debbie! So glad you're here. All right, so free shipping tomorrow. So it starts at midnight Mountain Time and it goes until 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time tomorrow. And you can't put stuff in your cart and then go to order tomorrow. Hey Lily, hey Johanna. So for the free shipping, you have to put your items in your cart on the same day as free shipping. So you would have to wait until midnight Mountain Time to put your items in the cart, or else the shipping will not apply. So if you have stuff in your cart and then you forget and then you go to put the free shipping, so just be aware of that. That's okay. Tell her I said hi, Jojo. All right, so tomorrow, free shipping. Then don't forget about World Card Making Day. Is everybody registered for World Card Making Day? If you're registered, let me know in the chat. And I also would like to say, if there's anybody watching that's brand new, I would love for you to say hi and let me know where you're from. We always like to greet all of our new people. We are a friendly group with lots of chat, and we would like to include you in it because we are a big community and a fun group. So World Card Making Day is free. All you do is click on this QR code. So take a screenshot if you want to click on it later. Or you can go to my website and you can go click on the menu and go to shop and go to my store. And in the store, you can click and register. There's a section for World Card Making Day. So you can register from there. You don't have to click the QR code. It's going to be an hour. It's going to be some really fun, quick and easy projects. And I think it's going to be fun. And we will also be at Card Fiesta that day in this time frame. So I might bring my laptop and we can watch it while we're over there, I guess, and see what happens if we can figure that out. And if not, we'll just watch it later because it is available later on as well. But World Card Making Day is the first Saturday of October. Speaking of Card Fiesta, this Saturday, the 21st, is Card Fiesta. Hey Cheryl, thanks for joining us. Hey Janice. So we will be at Ellis Heck in Virginia Beach. If you are local and you want to come, just let me know that you are attending so that I can have a place set for you. I'm really excited because Sherry is in Virginia Beach. Her and Mom are coming on Saturday and I am so excited. Yay! They're vacationing here and they come to class. So I do this every other Saturday. And it is super fun. So if you are ever around, talk about the Inky Hands crew membership because OMG, how awesome was membership for the past month? You got a year's worth in 1 month. Or half a year's worth in a month. But I did finish my 28 days of Halloween and my paper piecing pattern is actually ready, but it will be up, I think, tomorrow for anybody who purchases it. Let me see if I printed it. I don't remember if I printed it. I don't think I did. I should have printed it to show you guys. I should have printed the cover. But you'll be able to find it on my website. I'm going to have it moved from where the other paper piecing patterns are. I'm moving it to my PDF tutorial and retired product store. If you guys don't know, I have a bunch of retired stamp sets, dies, punches, bundles available for sale in my online store. So check it out under inkyhandswarmhearts.com and you can go to, and under shop it says PDF tutorial and retired product store and you can see what I have there. I need to upload some more stuff, but I haven't recently. The membership is $7.99 a month. You get video tutorials every single week and they're the same bundle or stamp set that I use in my public videos. So you get a total of 4 videos a week with the same bundle or stamp set. So it's like getting a mini class for $7.99 a month for 4 mini classes. You can't beat that. That's for sure. And this is a great time, even when it's not holiday time, you will enjoy the projects and you will get additional ideas. So it's like for $7.99, you get 4 mini classes, you get 4 projects, right, total a week with 1 bundle. And it's like getting little mini classes, so it's totally worth it. If anybody has any questions, you can go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com and you will go to memberships and all the information will be there. And then if you need any further information, feel free to reach out to me at Kelly with an I, Kelli, at inkyhandswarmhearts.com. If you purchase from me in the month of September, which tomorrow is a big day, right? So if you guys take advantage of free shipping and you play of $75 or more, you are going to receive my tutorial bundle. I do this every single month, and this month has 40 projects, and you will get that sent to you at the end of the month. Let's talk about Paper Pumpkin. I know, I love the crew. If you guys love the crew, let everybody know why you love the crew in chat. I would appreciate that. I did a Paper Pumpkin unboxing video today for the September Paper Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, it is really like such a cute set. It's called Autumn Abundance, and it has beautiful leaves. Oh my god, it's really, really pretty. And I did a Paper Pumpkin unboxing video today, about 30 minutes long or so, because I made one card and then I showed all the components. So you can catch that on my YouTube later if you would like to watch that. And next month, the one for October is called Nests of Christmas. It's going to come in a special, and it's going to coordinate with the Nests of Winter Suite, which is in this mini catalog. So let me show you that. Here's the Nest of Winter Suite. So it's gonna coordinate with all the products that are in here. And so you can mix and match the products from the suite, the Paper Pumpkin, to do alternate projects. And if you've never been a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you choose to subscribe anytime between now and October the 10th, if you go to my website and you click on inkyhandswarmhearts.com and you click on shop and then Paper Pumpkin, you'll go to my Paper Pumpkin site, and on there it'll talk about this Paper Pumpkin that's coming up. You'll click on subscribe, and when you're in there and you make your profile, there's a little area where you can put a code. And for the code, if you put holiday 40, you will receive 40% off your first month if you subscribe by October 10th. Now, it has to be a prepaid, I mean, not prepaid, it has to be a month-to-month subscription, and it has to be the first time you've ever used that email that you're going to subscribe with. So, if you guys want to take advantage of the 40% off, it's a good time to do it. And speaking of Paper Pumpkin, it's a new quarter, so we have a new set of dies, and they are pretty cute. They're called Merry Tags and More. So you have the word Merry, you have this really nice size tag, and then this gorgeous fern leaf. Hey Eileen, thanks for joining us. So don't miss out on that. And then the kids collection, we have an ornament kit and we have a card keeper kit. The ornament kit is $25. It makes 9 Christmas ornaments just like this. It's a nice gift, and it's also nice to put on your presents when you give somebody a present, to attach it onto a Christmas present. I think they're really nice to add on, and then they will have an ornament to keep every year that you've given them. So it's always a nice thing to add. The card keeper kit is also available, and it's $25. It makes 10 cards, plus you get your card keeper. The Christmas Wishes kit is a new Christmas one, and then Haunted Home, which is still back ordered. Speaking of tutorial bundles, I am part of a design team called Creativity Abounds, and every month we do tutorial bundles that are available for purchase, except for the months that we do Stamp Camp. When we do Stamp Camp, you can't just buy the tutorial bundle. You have to join Stamp Camp in order to get that bundle. And it's 13 exclusive projects and make and takes from 13 demonstrators from around the world. You're going to get PDF, video tutorials, and then you're going to get 13 bonus projects that we will do live for you in an exclusive Facebook group over 2 days. It is super fun, and if you haven't joined the Stamp Camp, I highly recommend that you join. It's super awesome. And all you have to do is purchase the products to get into Stamp Camp. The add-on dies, Deb, are $12. And if you want to come to Stamp Camp, let me know. I will give you the registration form, and then all you have to do is go to my store, purchase with a host code that is located on the registration form the suite of products that you need to get into Stamp Camp. Okay, so I did my other paper piecing patterns, but I have the 24 ones. They are going to be on sale at some point tomorrow, so just look on my site for that. I also have the last 2 years projects as well, if you're interested in those. And then I have Easter also. Don't forget about the give back. It's a pack of 12 by 12 DSP. I think it's right here in the front. Let me see if I can. Here we go. So let's see. When you purchase this, $3 goes to organizations dedicated to the future of children around the world. We hope you will join us in making a difference this holiday season. So it's a really fun paper, and that's the give back. And then the last is we have a scrapbook brochure. If you haven't checked it out, there's some really cute things in there. And so check that out. You can find that on my website. Again, you need to go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com, and then you want to click on blog, and on the side of my blog, or at the very bottom, like where the host code is, you're going to find the annual catalog, the mini catalog, and this scrapbook tour that you can look at if you are interested. Or you can just go to my online store and go to the section that says scrapbooking brochure, and then you should be able to see all of the things that we have available for sale from the scrapbooking brochure. But if you want to actually see it in catalog form, you can do that on a digital catalog on my website. All right, I think that's enough talking, don't you think? That was a lot. I know, Stamp's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited about Stamp Camp. Okay, so today I'm using an online exclusive bundle called Frosted Forest. It is this awesome stamp set, these amazing dies, and then you get 6 decorative masks. So let me grab them. You get 3 for this tree right here and 3 to do the pines. So it's pretty cool. Wait to see how it all comes together this week. I will be showing you how to use both sets of dies, both sets of masks. It's going to be really fun, and I hope that you will enjoy this. So let's go ahead and move it out of the way. I'm going to show you the card we're making today. So today's card, I like to call it a bookbinding swing, and I just made up the names. I don't really know what to call it. But you see how it's folded here like a book-bound card? So that's glued down there. So it's like a binding card that is long way. Usually we make them this way, right? But it's this way. So it's book bound on this side. And then it's a fun fold because it opens like this. So I'm going to teach you how to make it today. We're going to do all of this fun blending. We're using the Country Woods Designer Series paper. The Stylish Shape, I didn't pull that out, but it's the Stylish Shapes die for this banner. And it's really cool dots called Adhesive Back Dots for Days. There's green ones, they're up here, and those are the ones that I'm using on this. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you how to put this card together. So the first thing we are going to do is grab our scoreboard, and we're going to score our card base. I knew you would love it, Clem. I always know that you love them when I do a fun fold. All right, so 8.5 by 5.5, just a normal half sheet. Thank you, Kimberly. So we're gonna score at 4.25, at 5.25, and 6.75. All right, 4.25, 5.25, 6.75. All right, then I'm going to bring out my glass mat. We're going to use this today. Don't mind the glare from the lights video. It just is what it is. You're going to see it, but there's nothing I can do about it. All right. So we are going to fold our card. Remember to flip it so that the rays, my watch needs to be charged. I need to take it off. I need to figure that part out. There we go. I got a new band on it and I haven't taken it off. Okay, so there we go. Let's take that off and I'll charge it while we're doing this. So all the rays score lines are up. So this one is the one in the middle. That's our regular normal half score mark. All right. Like that. Okay. And then we have this one that's going to bend the other way. Okay. And that's going to help our card to open. And then this one is also going to bend the way, like it's backwards. Okay. So we have kind of a triangle. So that's what you want for your panels, okay? Now, we're gonna have some designer series paper. We have a small panel here that is 3/4 by 5.25, and it's gonna go on this piece right here. Let me grab my silicone mat. I love this Country Woods paper. I have used it so much. Yeah, I have seen it pretty bad as well, Kimberly. Yeah, it's not too bad, but unfortunately, well, that's what happens when you have glass. It's just reflective, you know. But for filming, it's not good, but for all the stamping that we're doing, it's fantastic. Okay, I can't pick it up. My nails are too short right now. I just trimmed them, so they're like too short. So we're gonna add this one here. All right. And we're gonna close it. So on the back of that piece where we put the DSP, we're gonna put some more glue and we're gonna seal our card closed. All right. So I just like to run this or my roller. I love this little roller. All right. So that helps really smash out all of the glue. Okay, so this one's going to come back, remember. Then in here, we're going to do another piece of the inner series paper. Okay, and this one is 3 inches by 5 1/4. We're going to add this one inside. You can see it leaves you a nice little border all the way around on the inside. A little crooked. I'm not surprised. But that's what I love about the room that it gives you when you do this. Okay, so this is coming back like this, remember. Okay. So now we need another, did I tell you that this was gray granite? I can't remember if I said gray granite, but it's gray granite, okay? So this piece here is gonna get placed right on top, and it's going to be attached just on this panel right here, okay? And I can't remember, I think this one is, well, we'll just see how much it is. It looks like it is 3/4 by 5 1/2 inches. Okay, so we're gonna put adhesive on this piece folded back. I have to make sure I have enough glue that it'll never in a million years come apart. All right, and so what I'll do is I want to add this to meet that edge and that edge, and I just want to hold on to them. I know they're stuck right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and place it down, and if any oozes, I'm going to grab that, but for the most part we should be good. And I will use my little roller. All right, so then that gives us this panel, and you see how it's nice and even on both sides. Okay, so that's what we have so far. I decided to put a piece of white cardstock on the inside here, but you have to put one if you do not want to. I really like it. Mine is 2 3/8 of an inch by 5 1/4. No, 5. Maybe 5 1/8. Yes, by 5 1/8. Because I want it to be in here, but I don't want it to show. So I think I'm gonna put mine all the way over. Maybe I'll just trim it. I don't know. I must have made, this one must be too big. I think it's supposed to be 2 1/4. Let me trim it off. 2 1/4. Yes, 2 1/4. 2 1/4. Wait, sorry, my bad. That one's for here. Oh my gosh, what are you guys gonna, I'm trying to keep you guys on your toes. I think you're gonna sleep on me, so I have to wake you up. We're gonna have 2 pieces. These are gonna go nested on top of each other. This main panel is 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. This piece is 2 1/2 by 5 1/4, and this is 2 3/8 by 5 1/8. Okay. This is the one that we're gonna put the, we don't want to glue this one down, but we can glue this one down. So the middle panel, I call this one the middle panel, right? So this one is 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. Sorry for the confusion. All right, so we're gonna add. And when you add this, you wanna make sure it's even with the 2 sides of the DSP so that it looks like one big piece. See across there? See, isn't that neat? It goes right across with the DSP across there. All right. So I'm not going to glue the white one down because we're going to do our ink blending on that piece. So I'm going to leave that one to the side. The piece inside, sorry about that, is 2 inches by 5 1/4 inches. All right. Yes, it's an online exclusive, Deb, and it is so pretty. So this piece we can glue right here on the inside. I'll show you this one. And then I decided to put 2 pieces of designer series paper, 2 small little scraps I had hanging around. I decided to add some more paper on there. And so we're going to attach this piece here. And then I have, these pieces are 2 inches. And I'm going to put one there and one here. You can leave white or you can butt it right to the edge, whatever you prefer to do. But let's glue the white one down first. There's no sentiment on the inside. It's just so that you have somewhere to write whatever you want to say to whoever you're going to say it. Okay. So we're going to add that one. We're going to leave a little gap there on that side. This should be even on the top and bottom. They're little 1/2 inch by 2 inch pieces. And I just have, whoops. Oh boy. Behaving today, this DSP. I just happen to have, I guess I had a piece that was like 2 inches by 2 inches. I don't remember how it came about, but I decided to add it, and why not? Adds some interest. I'm going to just do a really small window at the top, not as wide as I did the first time. Thanks, Sherry. All right. So there is the inside. So our card is pretty much done now. We just have to decorate it, right? So we're going to work on our tree, our birds, and our sentiment. Well, actually, I have our sentiment already stamped. I stamped it on a piece of petal pink. And this is also petal pink, this middle layer, which is the 2.5 by 5 1/4. So both of those, I'm just going to set them to the side. And we are going to grab that piece, okay? So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is this temporary adhesive. This is something that I've used for probably 20-something years. It doesn't come in a black case anymore. I have like the original when it first came out. It only came in black. It now comes in blue. I think they might have other colors. I've seen blue lately. And it's more see-through. It's like, you know, you can see the little adhesive inside. Mine, you have a little notch that lets you see how much you have left. But this is a temporary adhesive, and I love it for doing any kind of masks because it comes off super. I will link to this in the video description below. So if you click on the part that says more, and you can see all of the items that I've used, it's in my Amazon store. So I think if you click on that more, I'm trying to see if it shows you right there. Yes, I think you have to go to that, and then I'm pretty sure I linked it. I'm just double checking. Okay, I did not, but I will add it after the video. Okay, that'll be the first thing I do. I'm making myself a note. So I'm just gonna run a little bead of this on there. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's just tiny little dots. Can you see that? So what you want to do is just attach this down on your glass mat to hold it in place. Okay, now see how it's not going to move around when I move my masks? All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp in Memento Tuxedo Black our tree. All right, and it doesn't matter because I'm going to cut it out, so it doesn't matter where I put it on here. I just want to put it down onto this piece. It's just a scrap piece of white. All right, so there's the outline of my tree. Yeah, it comes in a lot of colors, but I love this temporary adhesive. All right, so now we're gonna start with the masks. So I wanna talk to you about the masks. You need 3 masks to do this tree. And so the first one is the trunk, as you can see. The second one is all of the leaves. And the last one adds a little bit to the leaves, okay? It adds like a little layer over the leaves, okay? So I don't know if you guys can see here, but I have some of that same temporary adhesive on my masks. And I'm gonna start with this one. It says number 1. Hopefully you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm holding it up here. Hopefully, wait and see. It's not that easy to see, but there's a number 1 in the corner right there. And there's a notch. Oh, now you can see it when I put my hand behind it. So there's a notch in 1, and then there's one that has a notch in a number 2 and a notch in a number 3. So they're numbered, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay this down and you put it over the top of your tree where just the trunk shows through, okay? And I have the temporary adhesive on it, so I'm pressing that down. And you see, I have a notch right here. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I have a Sharpie, which is why it's so awesome that you can use a Sharpie on the glass mat. So I'm going to put a mark here on the top, notches, and on the opposite corner. Okay? And I only have to do it 1 time. Sherry, what we said about color was for the color of this. All right, so now that I have that covered, I'm gonna get my pecan pie. Oh, I think I forgot to get my pecan pie blending brush out. Let me grab that. I gotta find one. I gotta find that color. Found it. I didn't have that. I had all the other ones, but not that one. Okay, so we're gonna just pick some pecan pie. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put a little bit here just to get me started so I don't have too much. And I'm slowly going to very lightly add color over my mask. If I want a darker tree trunk, then I need to add more color. So pick up some more, and I'm gonna darken up my trunk until, I'm gonna pick up this little color that I put off of there, until it's the color I want. That's a really good color for me. And see how it just colored the trunk. All right, so the next mask, this one's gonna come off, and you have ink on it. It goes off, you just put it under running water, and it will just run right this plastic. It does not stain it. It does not mess with it. So far, I haven't found a color that has stained it, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a color that stains it. I just haven't found it. Okay. So then we're gonna take mask number 2, which is right there under my fingers. Okay. And we're gonna, right where that Sharpie is, and right where this Sharpie is, and you can see that now you can't see any brown. Well, you can, but you're seeing it through the mask, not on the paper, okay? So we're just gonna push that one into place. I have some of the temporary on there as well. And now I'm gonna go with Old Olive. Oh my goodness, you two are something else. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and slowly start adding color like we did with the trunk. And if you want a very pale colored tree, then you only add a light amount of color, okay? I want a darker colored tree. I'm gonna try and do my next tree lighter than this one. So I'm gonna use a little bit less ink than I did the first time. All right, I'm gonna go one more time. All right, I'm quite happy with that color right there. So that's going to be my second mask. And so we're gonna lift that one up. And see what you have right there? Now you have the tree colored. And you see how quick that was? So I'm gonna put this to the side because I'm gonna use it again. But first we're gonna do mask number 3, and we're gonna use Mossy Meadow. So I forgot to show you. This one's number 3. Hey Joyce, I thought you were here earlier. Did you come back? So this one's number 3. I'm gonna put where the notches are on my glass mat, and the notch over here. And I'm gonna place it down onto, my card here, and press it where those temporary adhesives are. I'm gonna pick up some Mossy Meadow ink, okay? Now this one's darker than the others, so I'm gonna get it off. I don't want it to be as dark, remember, so I'm just gonna add Mossy Meadow through the mask onto our tree. Okay, and we're gonna lift up mask 3. And see how it has added some dots and some secondary color onto our tree. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna mask number 2 back on, okay? And I'm gonna blend some of that Mossy Meadow to make it kind of blend into that Old Olive. So I'm just gonna go over the top of some of those layers. And I'm just gonna press down and fill in a little bit more. All right. So then now I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna pull my mask off, close that ink pad. And I will show you the results. Here is our tree, all colored with blending brushes and those masks. So how quick and easy is it to do a bunch of these? If you mark your spot where you stick your piece down, mark on your glass mat, and then just blend away. Pretty awesome. I'm very happy with that. So now we're going to do a little ink blending on that middle piece. Remember, we're going to this background, okay? So I'm going to start with, I need to put these colors on the bottom. I'm working my way up. All right. So we're going to start at the top with gray granite. And I'm kind of doing my little sky up here, okay? So you know how easy it is to blend on a glass mat, right? Super simple, super easy. Pick up that color that you brushed off, put it right back on, and just put a little bit more. I'm gonna go down a little ways, about an inch. All right, and there's my first layer. Now comes Petal Pink. Yes, it's really beautiful how it gives all this dimension, and all you did was use the masks. All right, so we're gonna add some Petal Pink, and I'm gonna blend that into half of the gray so that I have overlapped and another half of an inch by itself. And actually bring it a little bit farther down. And we're gonna blend the next color into that. So you kind of want to blend it into the color above it. And then about an inch, okay? So that's that color. The next color I used was Crushed Curry because I wanted to create a really beautiful fall background when the trees are not quite turned yet. All right, so this one I'm gonna put into that Petal Pink, and then I'm gonna do about an inch of Crushed Curry. And if I want it a little brighter, add a little more brightness. All right, on to the next color, Wild Wheat. Yeah, this set is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, so we're gonna do Wild Wheat next. And again, we're doing the same thing. So we're gonna start in blending it into the color above it and then a little ways down. Now we're starting to darker colors. Whoops. Let me stick a little more. I think when I lifted it to move it up, there we go. So we'll grab that one. And then our last color is Pumpkin Pie. And this is a pretty dark color, so we're gonna blend that to the Wild Wheat. And then we're gonna end up with a really pretty orange at the bottom. A lot darker, so I'm gonna, you know, you just have to take your time, you can't force it, right? Layer over layer. Pick up from my glass mat and until I get the right amount of orange. All right, I'm happy with that. So from gray granite all the way down to a pumpkin pie. I'm gonna put these ink pads back over here and out of the way, and I'm gonna clean off my desk. So I like to keep a rubbing alcohol spray bottle because it cleans so easy. And so I like to keep that on my desk. I'm gonna clean up with that in a minute. But first, before we do that, I'm gonna do a little spot flecking. So I'm gonna start with my Moss Meadow blend. And I'm just going to take the brush tip off, and I'm just going to flick some color down onto my, whoa, that's a lot up there. I went a little crazy, but that's okay. It'll get lighter. And then my bronze. And we're going to add a little of the bronze. All right. And then a little bit of white. So I need a little water because I already have a drop of white in there. Let me grab from my water bottle. I forgot to bring myself some water in here, but I got plenty of water. I drink so much water. So I'm just gonna add it right there to the side. All right, see if I can get it going. There we go. You just need a little bit of water, right? All right. So we're adding to a paintbrush, and this is just a few drops of, or one drop of white re-inker from our craft pad, and I'm gonna add white on there as well. Okay, so you can see you can use it over and over and over and over again. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this, move it to the side, and we're gonna clean up my mess. So let me clean my markers first. All right. So I'm gonna spray, and the Sharpie comes right off of the glass mat. Amazing. And I just keep a rag that I wash occasionally. It's my stamp rag. And you see how easily that Sharpie comes off of this mat, right? The glass mat. Like literally I could take a big Sharpie and put my name on there. And look. Pretty awesome. I love cool gadgets and things like that. So fun. All right, so let me get the glass mat out of the way and we will assemble our card. Alrighty, let's see. I'm gonna put my, I can't think of the word. Oh, my score. I forgot that I still had that out. Okay, so here's our card. This is going to be our top layer. I'm gonna give it a little set for that white, just quickly, because I don't want it to get on everything. Okay, so let's get our silicone mat out. We will put some glue on the back. We're down to the last part. So we're gonna add our, and this is a very thin mat of petal pink. So you need to make it even all the way around, just like that. All right, let's cut out our tree. Don't mind my broken my plates. I really use my plates so much. All right, so this is the die we're gonna use, and then we need the two birds. You get two birds. I've already stamped them, I just haven't die cut them. So you get two of those. So we're gonna put our tree here. All right. Gonna hopefully die cut it properly. Let some of these little guys out. That will help, right? Definitely helps to have flags holding your stuff in place, right? And then let's put our birds on the front, and they'll go through first. I have used way too many times. Come on. Let me just hold on to it. There we go. Press that down inside. After a while, you have to throw them away and get new ones, but as long as they stay stuck, I use them. All right, so there. And I try and get it to stick to the die and piece. Okay, so we're gonna put our sandwich and cut through. Okay. I'll get this little guy out of our way. Or two. All right. So we got our two birds, our two dies, our tree. Our tree turned out so pretty. All right, let's throw that away. Let's put the dies back wherever they fit. Maybe here. All right. This die right here you could use and do like a cherry blossom tree and put them on this opened trunk with the bare branches and put this in pink. That would be so pretty. All right, let's get the dies out of the way. All right, here we go. So we're going to pop up our tree. So let's get our dimensionals out. Of course, you guys know that I'm going to put many dimensionals down that trunk. Not any part doesn't get dimensionals. I'm addicted. I can't help myself. All right, that's good. And then this piece is going to get, why did I do both? I don't know. Oh, I didn't like the way that stamped. So we're gonna here and here, and then in the corners, I like to put the babies so that the points don't get crunched. Okay. The middle's gonna get wet adhesive because it's gonna be over the trunk. And then one of these little birds, I'm just gonna snip the edges. We'll put one on this wing, one on this wing, and that's maybe a tiny bit on the head. Other than that, I think we're good. All right, our bird is ready. And then we're gonna put, of course, our fun embellishments. I love that splatter in the background of the blend. I think it looks so pretty. Hi, Tian. So happy you're here. Tian, I gotta get your phone number and I will text you an alert if you would like me to. If you need one. Just let me know if you would like that. It's a courtesy text if you would like one. Sometimes I forget though, but for the most part I remember. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where in the heck? Okay, so let's put our tree down. So we're gonna add our tree at the top. Look at how beautiful those green splatters look at the top of the tree. And then we'll put some adhesive in the center there, and we have to pull the backs off of this one. We're going to add our sentiment. This is the banner from Stylish Shapes. And the sentiment is in the set. There's some really nice sentiments in here. I use this one, Birthday Wishes for a Day as Great as You Are, for this card. So this is going to go down here over the trunk area. So it's going to cover the bottom of the trunk. So there, I think I did it crooked. There is that one. Now I think I'm good. All right, and then we got to put one of the birds flying in the air, in the sky, and one we're going to put in a tree. So let's get this one. This is in the sky among the splatter. And then this one, we're going to just use some adhesive. Thank you, Clem. Do you have this bundle? This is a great bundle. I love the masks. It's something so different, but so awesome. So I put one of the birds on the tree, so it looks like it's flying in front of the tree, and then that one's ahead of it in the sky. And then the last step, of course, is the embellishments. Let me grab those. So these are called adhesive back dots for days. And look at the pretty colors. I love the colors. I'm going to use the green. And we're going to do two of larger. It just says large and small. So we're going to do one large down here. One large up here. And one small over here. Look at how pretty. I think that's pretty. I think that's Flirty Flamingo, Pool Party, Crushed Curry, and I'm pretty sure that's Old Olive. I love these. I think they're so beautiful. I wish they would put the colors on the package, but they don't. I think we're so used to that from DSP that we automatically look on the back for all the colors of everything, don't we? All right, so this bundle, you get this stamp set, which comes with the stamp for the big tree and for the two pine trees, the bird, and then you have 4 sentiments. And then you get the dies, which cut out all of the trees and the bird. You get 2 bird dies. And then you have these, which are standalone dies for the pine trees. You can layer them over the top. You have this tree, which you could put over the top of this branch tree. And then you have this really cool branch set right here is pretty awesome. No, you can't buy just the masks. It has to be all together. It's one, it's either the dies and masks or I think it's, I don't know. I think the masks are part of the dies. I don't think they're separate. So you have to buy them either as a bundle or the stamp set separate and then this separate. But here's a lighter tree and then I did a darker. So we have both. And even in the darker tree, you can see that it's just harder to see. But you can see all of the dimension in there. But this is Stylish Shapes. I love the background. And then this is how our little card opens. So pretty fun. I wanted to do the tree lighter so that you guys could see a variety. And if you guys are in the membership, you're going to get to see this tree again, but a different way, of course. So stay tuned for Friday. There'll be a Wednesday sneak peek. So tomorrow, a sneak peek. And then on Thursday, I'm going to use the pine trees for the live, and the membership will get another card with the pine trees as well. So you're going to get 2 with each type of tree this week. I think It's so much fun. I will not forget to add the temporary adhesive to the description of the video. Do you have any questions before I let you guys go? Oh, and I got to tell you, I colored the birds with bronze. That's from the Bronze Ivory pack of blends. And then dark gray. So I used bronze on the front and then dark gray granite on the wing area and the tail. I just applied it more times on this one. I just wanted this one to be a lighter and that one to be a darker version. All right, thank you so much, guys. Sherry, thank you for finding that out. I didn't think that they sold them as separate, but that is awesome. You guys have an awesome night, and I will talk with you soon. Thanks and I will see you on Thursday at 1 p.m. Don't forget about free shipping tomorrow. If anybody has any questions for me, just feel free to email me. Don't forget, tomorrow the paper piecing pattern for all the Halloween projects will be available as well on my website. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!